I heard him.
What you gonna do? Come on. I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set. Boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to. I mean, cause we coming for the check.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is
the first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on third down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
50 yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 65 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Third and short yardage. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good 4. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that. Cousins on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On second down now, it's Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And Thomas has it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Cousins on target to Diggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Play fake. Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Has athleticism.
Well, I love the Bears.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Nobody can score. Nobody can score.
Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's sort of a... They start the drive with Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Cook takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Cousins going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A big kick that.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around, probably with his dad.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands first. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. First target, first catch, and a first down. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Powers through, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 5. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. 42-yard line. Here's Cousins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just...
Cousins now to throw on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a game.
They don't even try to block what they're supposed to block. They be running straight to me.
Cousins now from the 50. It's complete to Diggs. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Cousins first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
That was my pick.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I could have just had a pick 6. If you was watching, bro, the broadcast, you was just seeing this. What?
First down, here's Cousins. And
that was his
has
pick
it to tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. This is picked up by the Bears. And he's going to return it to the 21.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Draw play. Cousins to Cook. And he goes nowhere.
What you say, bro? I play strong safety.
Yardage back at the 17.
I'm playing my...
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How they...
It just lagged me out of my game.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the...
Welcome back, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We're in the 4th quarter, and it's the Vikings in possession of the football. 11 now. Cousins. He finds Taylor. Complete. Down here at the 23. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards won't be enough. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Cousins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins to throw it. That escapes the sack. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rod Parker. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Cousins. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the...
No. Sit. Stay in your cage. You peed on the floor by the door. You could have went outside. I was finna let you outside. You wasn't being patient. So you're in timeout until I say come out.
I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here. And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one. Visitors, the Bears. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0. Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Let's get it.
Ready? Flag! What do that? Let's go!
On play action, Winston. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to escape. Khalil Mack. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. That's number 16 on the year. All right, looked up okay, and they breathe a sigh of relief. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Blue lady. We'll go 25 to mine. Man, I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now he's forced out right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
Ready? Black. White.
Riddick with a carry, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there. Yeah, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
In my season, you know how you set your milestones? Like, you want to get 5 picks, you say you're going to get 5 picks or something. You ain't doing nothing.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And I got 7 already.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to put some points on the board.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Riddick. That second down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole edge around.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, every...
Ready? Black 25 behind. Don't get nervous.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nigga, start using a water bomb or some shit, bro. Like,
now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down. It's going to earn a new set of downs.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Winston. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
And, oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10.
Pick.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Ready? Black 22. Come on. Sunday. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Ooh, shit. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Winston. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, and he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run. The football in that situation, I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still...
Ooh, he just threw a touchdown.
For the Buccaneer touchdown. Kiki QT. His second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
They put up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
After this game, you're going to shut play.
Play fake, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I don't recall it ever being 17.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and he curls back inside for the completion.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That throw good for 4.
Jameis Winston throwing that bitch.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 31. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They go back to Reddick. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Theo Riddick, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good.
Winston now to throw on first down. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And they beat him at 17-10.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Winston connecting with Howard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I feel like I got it.
Here's Winston.
Oh, that was my chance
It's
right
Miller.
there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
Yo, I'm blowing us, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
3rd and long for Winston.
Throw it, man. Oh, he threw that bitch.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. And he's got it. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Yes, sir.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Throwing, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Winston now. That's caught by Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, there.
But it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can come.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Leonard Floyd gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Wait. You late. 56. I'm coming after you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the...
They didn't score. Oh, they didn't score.
Flip. Come on, let's go.
Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They go play action. Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range hit.
Ready, blue lady, 56, coming, wait. It's free.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Winston. And he finds Howard complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Let's go. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Ready, white 25, check 56. Wait.
First down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On third down, Winston. And that is incomplete.
Oh, these niggas can't score the ball. Neither the... Oh, my goodness.
65.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Winston going to get this out to Evans. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a yard on the run, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they have regained the lead. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme.